is one, a cargo hijacked in Mexico. And here's my content, including 3 parts. The first one is general introduction. Second is claim information, and the third one is reserve. For the first part, general introduction, and we have related subjects here. The first one is the cyber power is the Azure. We have here is the total 633 pieces of uninterruptible power supply in one 40 container. And the invoice value here is over 134,000 US dollars. And here, the cargo owner Azure signed a marine insurance contract with the insurer is the Cathay Century Insurance. And then the cargo was carried by the Guanghai shipping carrier. And when the cargo arrived, and after discharge and after the customs clearance, it was carried by the inland carrier. By the buyer interested in the carrier is Royal Sea Transporters. And here, while carrying from the discharge port to the warehouse, the cargo was hijacked, and then the survey was conducted by the Marklands Taipei. And here is the place that the cargo was hijacked. And this is the brief of the situation. On February 21st, 2023, this cargo was departed at the port Yantian, China. The vessel is Avalofun vessel E02, and this is the container number. And then the cargo arrived for discharge on the March 19, 2023 at the Manzanillo, Mexico. And after the customs clearance on April 14, 2023, it was delivered to the buyer one warehouse in the Estado, Mexico, and here the shipment was hijacked on the way. And after 10 days, on April 24, the notice of loss was sent out, and the investigation survey was conducted, and the final report on the next day, April 25. Here's the consequences of the incident. According to the statement provided by the buyer interested in the carrier, we can see here, on April 14, the driver was driving from here, Manzanillo port, to the warehouse here, the state of Mexico. While carrying on the same day, he made a stop at here to have a meal, and then when he finished and come back to the top, he was attacked by 3 men, and then the driver was asked about the destination, the type cargo carrying on the document of shipment, and the driver's mobile phone also was taken to avoid the GPS tracking, and then the driver was forced to get out of the truck, and then after asking for help and going back to the Colimar, the driver reported to the transporter, the inner transporter, and at that moment, the driver was informed that the truck was located, but the container and the dwell were not found. So the investigation also wondered that does the driver information is correct or not, and In the investigation results show that the information provided by the driver was reliable. And next part is claim information. So, nature and index of damage. The shipment comprised total 22 pallets, including 591 cartons, 633 pieces of power supply, and the shipment was hijacked during the transportation from Mazatlán port to the East Cali in Mexico, and none of the missing 22 pallets were recovered, so therefore they were concluded to be a total loss. In here, the notice of loss so that their nature of loss is total missing. And according to the commercial invoice, the value is over $134,000. Next is the policy liability. The claim is submitted under the Marine Cargo Insurance Open Policy, and it is issued by the Cathay Century Insurance Company. Effective 1 year from July 2022 to the 1st of July 2023. And the policy provides coverage the loss damage while the insured property is in transit. And based on the investigation findings, it was considered that the loss occurred during the course of transit, and therefore it was concluded that this claim would fall within the coverage of this policy. And here is the the policy. Transit Coverage Institute Cargo Clause 8, 2009. And valuation is intercompany shipment valued at the intercompany plus 10%. And deductible is no. And here is warehouse to warehouse clause. And the policy extends cover the import shipments on CIF term from the consignment leaving the discharge port territory to buyer's final warehouse subject, and to duly proof of loss provided by claimant that the loss occurred during the cover voyage. And here is extracted the ICCA 2009, clause 8.1.1, on completion of a loading from the carrying vehicle or other conveyance in or at the final warehouse or place of storage at the destination named in the contract insurance. It means in this case the insurance covered the loss. And here's one reason why the inland carrier don't have the responsibility about this loss, because here's the contract summary. It states that if the shipper wants the carrier to cover on risk, an additional charge equivalent to the insurance premium must be agreed upon. But they don't have any additional charge for the here. And the result, as we see above here, because the policy states that the value at the intercompany plus 10%. So the policy is for the treatment at 110% of the invoice value. Then the total loss is adjusted to over 147,000 US dollars. Is the cargo insurance claim from, and this is the total amount claimed. And the final report surveys recommend that the payment based on the for reference adjustment rationale, we can recommend that insurer make a payment of this amount for settlement of this claim under the policy. And this is my presentation. Thank you.
So this is a hijack.
The container was hijacked.
During the inner transport period. And then as your opinion, this case can subjugation to subjugation. The policy horseman catch the documentation. Total cargo storage in one container. Next. They found the truck, but container and you say that investigation result show that the information provided by driver was reliable. It is for surveyor or for citizen. Does this case notice to policemen?
Just
They didn't mention.
Is this document is about the driver report to the authority, to the police.
To the police.
Here's his license and some information related to his license driving.
About this?
His license and the vehicle.
So the left side is about the driver
License and
left.
left.
What is
He's reporting
to
to the police.
the right side is
The
his license,
license.
driver license. This case is 2009, ICC 2009 and course A, right? So you mentioned about the parts liability. You give us a course A, right? Next page.
Yes.
You mean that in the initial period, initial period, but this accident, hijack, is covered by this policy or not?
Okay.
Covered. So, according to cost? I mean, cost A just only mention about the insured period. Yeah, from here to here, and the accident is happened here. So in the insured period, but how do you know the hijack is covered by cost A?
This is the instructed from the policy. So it is. Yeah. The transit covering.
The transit covered, but maybe the risk is not covered by cost A. I mean, the period is a period. That's the watch policy from one place to another. But not all risk or loss or damage by about the subject matter. The insurance company cover all of those. They done it. Cost A, it means that is all risk, but not cover all of those risk. Exclude. They have exclude cost. Yeah, so I ask you, what are you according to this case? The insurer can reject this case. What's your opinion? Because the summary report say that is total loss, but and that is cost A. So, what is your opinion, insurer? What's the reason they can reject this case?
Reject this case. The insurer
Insurer, why?
can reject this case.
Reject? Yeah. No. He accept this case. Yeah. So sorry. He accept this case. And why? What is the reason?
I think that because the loss happened while transit from warehouse to warehouse.
Yeah.
And the ICCA 2009 is a total different. 1982 is at the point that it covered a lot
And unloading risk.
to the warehouse, and it happened while carrying and still having a loss. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah. So that is the initial period. That is next. No problem. But my question is why the insurance company can accept this case? Not only the accident it happened in the initial period.
And this one, the treatment CIF. Or the effect time of the insurance policy. And the main question is why the policy can cover the hijack. What about the accident that the ICCA cannot cover? What's the condition? You can see the section 1.
ICCA section.
The first house. You can see the condition here.
The fourth paragraph. Exclusions.
You can see the cost 1. By this insurance covers all risk or loss damage the subject matter insured except excluded by clause 4, 5, 6, and 7 below. Right? So my question is, why the insurer should accept this claim? So what is the reason? Pardon?
Because the case now include
That's right. Because hijack is not included in clause 4, 5, and 6, 7. All risk, a course, they cover all risk of loss or damage to the subject matter, right? But if the accident is arising from or result from or caused by from cause 4, 5, 6, 7, they don't cover. But hijack not included there. So insurance company, they should accept this claim. That's the right answer. Not only insured period. We have considered the coverage. Okay, that's my question. That's the answer. Okay, come back to your slide.
this is the inland carrier contract summary. And here's the long-term statement. If the shipper want this inland carrier to cover on the risk, they must pay additional charge equivalent to the insurance premium. But here we don't have any additional charge, just insurance policy.
What you mean, in this case, the inland carrier just only pay freight, not total amount. Because they didn't pay additional charge. The shipper, they didn't pay additional charge. And the shortage must be noted within 24 hours. But in this case, the driver noticed to his company, right? So the 24 hours. That's it. Total loss. They cost 10%. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Good morning. I'm Daisy, and today I will present test for humidity cargo. And this is my content. First, I'll talk about the relationship, and second is the overview of this test and the reason for the talk. First, relationship. And you can see here is the relationship diagram of this case. the insurance company. Cathay Centric Insurance is a Taiwan company, and they have an insurance contract to the insurance company. We take cooperation, and this insurance company, they go through this carrier to transport their goods and their consignees in the is this one? Window Digital Guatemala, this company. And because they have damage, so the insurance company conduct the investigation, and through this investigation agent in Guatemala. And the overview of the case. First, their marine cargo policy. The amount insured is 333 million and 679,853 new Taiwan dollar. And their metal insured is blank CDs and CDR. And their condition, they have three policies. First one is instituted cargo clauses A, and the instituted war clauses cargo. Instituted strikes clauses cargo. And the claim if any payable in NTD currency as Taiwan. And here you can see the case description. The cargo is from Ho Chi Minh Port to Guatemala, Laredo, Quetzal Port. And from July 8, 2023, discharge and arrived in July 12, 2023. And they find the damaged goods in July 25, 2023. And their shipping company is this one, Chuchi Shipping Corporation. Is a Vietnam shipping company. And is this ship, KMTC Darlin, this ship. And the total of the blank CDs and the CDR is 1,224,502 pieces, and use 2,065 cartons. And the net weight is 80,784 kilograms, and the gross weight is 90,909 kilograms. And the overview of the case. The third one is the equipment interchange report. And you can see here, the container is broken. And so they remark the scratch floor 17.5 and scratch panels 75, and also have the hole on the roof. And number 4 is the detailed investigation. And in the Guatemala, they report in July 25, and the investigator go to investigate in August 2nd, 2023. And they go to check the damaged goods and give the final damage description, and the total amount is total units of damaged goods is 76,200 pieces CTS. And here I have 3 videos for you to see the condition. can see is wet because the water is going to the cargo, and also have the hole on the roof. And the second one, they check about the humid cargo. You see the whole cargo, maybe the half cargo is wet, so the city cannot use. Here, also they check. They also use a plastic bag to prevent the wet, but I think because the hole is too big, so the water coming too much. And the reason for home. First one, damage. The packing of this goods was found to be damaged by the moisture from direct contact with water. And the reason the goods inside were found to be damaged due to the moisture, and thence, since the packaging was not resistant enough to avoid the contact with the water. And this is the amount. You can see here. They give the USD dollar and unit, and the total value here, 770.8 US dollars. And based on the survey carried out and all information collected, they can determine that the affected cargo was the one that was so stored just below the hole in the container where it was stored, since the hole was large enough to allow the passage of water during its transit. So this is the investigation information. And because the hole is too big, so the water will go into the cargo, okay? Container, sorry. And about the insurance policy, they have the instituted cargo clauses 8. And in the clause 1, the insurance cover all risk of loss or damage to subject matter insured is better excluded by provisions of clause 4, 5, 6, and 7 below. And I see the exclusion of this 7, of this 6, and in this case is not in this exclusion. So the result is the final investigation concerning that the damaged goods were a total loss. And this was considered fair and reasonable due to the type of product and the damage found. So the plan information in the final, and they give the 6,347.88 US dollar, and this is from Pacific Central Insurance, their information. And this is my report. Thank you.
So this is a wet damage case.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the container is not.
It have a hole and it's broken. Yeah.
In this case, does there have any shipping document, for example, bill rating? This case.
这个
对，拿去。CY to CY term, you know that?
No.
Oh. you can see the left side.
Oh.
Yeah. FCL, CY term. So the shipper will looking container. The storage is by shipper.
Oh.
Storage, the cargo storage in container is by shipper, because this is the CY term. I have to explain CY term to all of you. I think 75% about the rust is not, it's not a good condition, and also they have the hole on roof, right? But they didn't check the container before loaded, because you can see the EIR, the rate, this one, according to your mention, according to your transfer, that is good condition, and the shipper can accept. Yeah, I think perhaps the shipper they didn't check, and that is the reason. And maybe the second is they can accept. Maybe they have the hole, and I'm not sure. But according to ICC codes, if the shipper they before loaded into the container, and they know about the hole and the rust. In this case, the insured company can reject this, because they are aware before loaded the container is unfitness. But according to this EIR, it's okay. The container is okay. So, so underwriter they have to accept this case because they don't have any evidence to any document to evidence the shippers know the container is empty, it have the hole before loaded. They don't have any evidence. This Vietnamese language, can you repeat again?
Container in good condition.
In good condition.
Yeah. Shipper already checked and agreed.
Already checked and agreed.
Yes. Agreed.
Accept or agree. Agree means accept. So they mentioned about the container is good condition, and the shipper already checked and agree. Agree. So I think this case, the insurer have to accept this claim because they don't have any evidence they don't have any documents to evidence to prove this case the shippers know about the bad container situation before loading.
So the definition, we all know that the marine insurance covers the losses caused by maritime perils. And according to Marine Insurance Act Section 3, maritime perils means the perils consequent on or incidental to the navigation of the sea. So the coverable maritime risk to comply with some condition. And first one is the externally, the second one is incidental, and the third one is unpredictable. And what is interior voice? Interior voice means the subject matter insured itself is damaged and not caused by external factors. So it definitely cannot comply with the condition of maritime perils that I talked before. And here's some example for the interior voice. If the cargo is before transportation, it has the damage like the second-hand product. You can see the dryer here is broke, or some unsuitable storage before transportation that make the purse is not perfect. Then it will be seen as the interior vice. And interior vice be generally excluded by maritime insurance. Here is some example. According to Maritime Insurance Act 1906, Section 55, and it say that insured is not liable. And also the ICC 1982 and 2009 Section 4, they say that in no case shall this insurance cover loss, damage, or expense caused by inherent vice or nature of the subject matter insured. And we'll talk about the case study. The case initially we'll talk about the sale and the purchase process. So the seller, which is in Shenzhen, and the consignee is in Taiwan. They have the contract and they use the air sending. And according to here's the insurance policy, we don't know who is the assured, but we can see the invoice, the amount of assured is $231,000, and they combine the 10% of the freight. And also because they don't know the detail about the airport, so the selling or about is to be declared. And we also can see the cargo type is a kind of the metal knife, and it has 3 pieces. So I will show you what kind of a metal knife it is. Here's some video. You can see. You see the round knife here. It is the cargo, and it is a kind of the knife to cut the plastic material. It's not a very thin one. And also the policies that the subject matter insured, they have the warranty that all the cargo is all brand new, unless otherwise specific. And about the insurance policy, so because my case, the date of the bill of landing, so I think we'll talk about the track condition after. So the consignee, according to the policy, the consignee is the assured, and they have the insurance policy with the insured. And according to the policy, they use the air sending, and the policy includes in-net transport to a short warehouse. And the condition they use is the Institute Cargo Clause Air, and also added word clause and the strikers clause. And the trade condition, because this case is happened in 2022, so I think the trade condition might be these two, EXW, exports, or the FCA, free carrier. And here's the definition about these two trade conditions. So the EXW export, it means the seller only the risk that it afford only in this short term. It means once the seller provide the cargo to and all the later processing, all the risks is the buyer should take. And but the FCA free carrier, it means the seller will put the cargo into the specific place. And this process, the seller will take on the risk. And after they put the cargo into a specific place, and the later process, the consignee will take on the risk. So about the introduced cargo clause error, and we can see the section 1 here. It says that insurance cover all risks of loss or damage to the subject matter insured except as included by the provision of clause 3, 4, and 5 below. So we can see that this clause is really similar to the ICCA. However, the air sending has some different with the maritime transport. So the air sending don't have general average regulation, and they also have different transit time limit, which is 30 days. So this case, after the consignee received the cargo, they found some damage on in first survey report. They found the 4 mm metal knife have some damage. We can see the picture here. And according to the first survey report, this metal knife suffered from unknown damage, but other knives, the 5.4 and the 46.5 are undamaged. So according to the first survey, all the cargo packaged in the reused wooden box and also the all delivery note mention the different cargo and also the price. So we can see it definitely is a reused wooden box because it's you can see the delivery note here. And the service of the wooden box is really old. And it is the first service of the 4 mm knife. And according to the survey report, the subject matter's price as the 16.1, the price is here, and it's used the China's dollar. And here's the cargo's delivery note. And the cargo, the knife itself is covered with the corrugated paper. And also inside the corrugated paper is wrapped with the EVA wrapping. And the EVA wrapping is undamaged. But we can see here, you put it into the wooden box. They have the fixed wooden stack. And this 2 wooden stack is damaged. And also have some powder. And this is all we can see here. But other two knife is the 5.4 one. We can see the corrugated paper were damaged, and also the fixed wooden stack were broken. But in the first survey, they don't find significant damage found in the first survey. And how about this one? And they also use the reused wooden box and wrap with the EVA wrapping, but not with the corrugated paper. But there is no damage on this subject matter. However, in the second survey, before the second survey, the factory representative of the assured, they found they make a mistake. They switched the box of the 4 mm1 and the 5.4 mm1 knife, and also mislead the standard of the knife. It means I don't know why they made the mistake, but maybe they just take out the cargo and they found that on the knife they have the 5.4, but they put the knife into the 4 mm1, so they switched the box. So the factory representative decided to have the service again, And we can see the picture here. The cargo itself is within the 3 layers of the protection. They were packing in a reused wooden box, but they wrapped it with the PE membrane, EVA, and corrugated paper from the inside out. So the real damaged one is the 5.4 mm1. It is the look of the reused wooden box. And we can see the box, the right box is undamaged, and also it is the real price of this knife. And no matter the inside out, it's not damaged. But they found, in the second survey, they found some damage on the knife. The severe, we can see the white spot here and the round notch, and also the unevenness between the blade here. And it is not normal. So the surveyor saw all of the damage might not happen during the transportation process and suffer from external reason or other accident. And they think the consignee should report the damage to the supplier, because we know that we can see here the product is wrapping the 3 layers of the things, and also the PE membrane cover the blade. So it is impossible that the PE membrane, EVA, even the corrugated paper or the wooden box can damage the metal. It is possible. And about the 4 other 2 knives, here's the price. It's according to the second survey report. And they found that the 4.4 mm1, the reused wooden box has no significant damage, and the fixed wooden stack have been damaged. However, the subject matter haven't been damaged. And the last one, just the result is sent out with the first report. So the result, they don't give me the real result, but I think the damage of this one metal knife is seen as the interior vice. So according to the ICC air condition, the section 3.4 excludes any loss damage or expense caused by interior vice. So here's the relationship between the 3 parties. So the consignee, they should negotiate with the seller, and also the insurer, because the reports say that it might be the inherent vice, and also say the consignee should talk to the seller. So I think the insurer would not cover this situation, and also because it's not covered, the assurer didn't get the compensation. So the insured don't accrue subrogation right because it's not coverable. And it's end of my report. Thank you.
This case also rejected because internal bias.
They don't give me the right answer because the document I only have is the policy and the 2 survey reports and lack of the bill of lading. So I think they might be rejected because the report
Mentioned about
the current bias. So it's really clear.
Can you more expand why that this is according to the report?
Yes.
Why this is inherent bias?
Oh. We can see this picture, and the knife is working with 3 layers. And in my own opinion, and I also asked my dad, asked my father, he managed the factory. So in normal knowledge, we know that the metal is harder than the PE or the paper, and also the wooden box. So I think in the transportation process, and we all know that the PE membranes it's really really close to the knife and it will really tight. So it is nearly impossible to the other things to damage the knife. And also they have the EVA webbing, and also the outside have the corrugated paper. So I think even though the wooden box here,
Okay.
maybe they and this one they don't damage. So even if the box, the wooden stack here is damaged, it is impossible damage the cutting area because it's really well.
Okay. So in this case, the wood, one is wooden case, no damage, and one is damage.
Yes.
And but the even the wooden case damage, but the cargo no damage.
Yes, the damaged wooden box, but the knife, the cargo itself is not damaged. It's perfect.
It's perfect. But some, but I think some internal device, you have a picture, right?
Yes.
No. About the knife. About this cargo.
It's the first survey report, but according to the report, they say the representative of the factory they made a mistake. Maybe this full picture is for the 5.4. So I think it's my suspicion. Maybe they open the box and they don't open the weapon. They see, oh, this one is a 4 mm and this one is the 5. So they take a picture, and they might switch. They say they switch the box, so they don't check the standard again. They open so they think, oh, this one is the 4 mm, but actually it's a 5.4.
That's your.
No. It's according to
But
the
it is very cool.
yes. They say they, but according to the first survey report, all these damaged things also in the second survey report, but all this damage in the second survey report they said is for the 5.41.
5.4.
Yes. This one.
5.4. So the red circle, that place is a damage. Oh,
This one.
no, right side.
Right side. Yes. The picture is not really clear, but they say that between the blade it is not it have some, normally it will be really, but they have some like the notch or something that's long notch between the blade.
Switch to English channel.
真的吗？
可是那个错字跟那个瑕疵有关吗？就是
看起来好像没关系。
对啊，
看起来。I'll speak in English. Yeah, in my opinion, I think that it's an invariant device, no doubt. Yeah, because the packing, the preparation is good. They have three. One is
PE
first one is and the EVA and corrugate. And so I think that is good preparation and packing. even the wooden case is damaged, but I think they don't have any damage about the cargo outside. And when they check the inside, the cargo, the middle of the cargo, they find some, they find some white spot and even is between the braids. So I think that is a original damage. So that is mean is internal advice before shipping, before packing. So this case, underwriter, I think he reject this case is reasonable.怎么都是不赔的，
保险很严的。
怎么都不赔的。
他是没有特别跟我讲结局啊，因为他
不要看起来很清楚。
对啊。
She mentioned about the marine cargo course and the air cargo course. That's just only two difference between two courses. One is they don't have general average course because on air sending they don't have general average. And the second one is the 6 days instead of 3 days. The 28 days, marine cargo course is 60 days, right? But not air course is 30 days.